You've prayed for this. You've waited through long nights and silent seasons. You've held on to a thread of hope when everything seemed to be falling apart. And now, it's here. The breakthrough you've been longing for has finally arrived. The storm has passed, and the sun is shining. But here's a question we don't often ask: what happens next? What does your faith look like after the breakthrough? It's one thing to have faith in the middle of the struggle, but it's a whole different journey to live in the reality of an answered prayer. Today, we're going to explore how our faith evolves, deepens, and transforms once the waiting is finally over. It's time to step into this new season, not just with relief, but with a renewed sense of purpose and a stronger connection to the one who brought you through. For so long, your faith was defined by waiting. It was the faith of endurance, of holding on, of trusting that something good was on the other side of the hardship. Every prayer was a plea, every act of worship a declaration that you still believed, even when you couldn't see the evidence. But now, with the breakthrough in hand, the nature of your faith must shift. It's no longer about just waiting, it's about actively living. This is the transition from the faith of the wilderness to the faith of the promised land. Think about it. The waiting season required you to be still, to be patient, to trust in the unseen. The breakthrough season requires you to move, to act, to step into the new doors that have been opened for you. Faith now looks like courage. It's the courage to take that new job you prayed for, to nurture the relationship that was restored, to manage the resources you've been given. It's no longer about simply hoping for a change, it's about stewarding the change that has come. This new phase of faith is vibrant and active. It's about saying yes to new opportunities with a heart full of gratitude. It's about making decisions not from a place of fear or lack, but from a place of abundance and trust. You're not just hoping for a better future anymore, you are actively building it on the foundation of your answered prayer. This is where your faith gets its hands dirty. It's practical. It's tangible. You start to see your belief system play out in your daily choices, your interactions, and your newfound confidence. The breakthrough wasn't just an event, it was a doorway into a new way of living, a new way of trusting. So, are you ready to walk through it? Are you ready to let your faith move from the quiet corner of hope to the center stage of your life? This is your time to live out the very thing you've been praying for. This transition isn't just about action, it's about a profound inner shift. As you move beyond the initial excitement of the breakthrough, something beautiful begins to happen within your spirit. Your trust deepens. It's one thing to trust when you're desperate, but it's another thing to trust when you're content. The memory of your struggle becomes a powerful anchor for your faith. You look back at where you were and you see the undeniable hand of God that carried you through. This retrospective view builds a resilience in your soul that nothing can shake. You remember the nights you cried out, the moments you almost gave up. And now, standing on the other side, you see that you were never alone. That realization cultivates a deep, abiding gratitude that colors everything you do. Suddenly, you're not just thankful for the big breakthrough, you're thankful for the little things. The morning sun, a warm cup of coffee, a conversation with a friend. These small blessings become magnified. They are no longer just ordinary moments, they are reminders of a constant, loving presence in your life. Your faith is no longer just about the mountaintop experiences. It's about finding the sacred in the everyday. It has a quiet confidence that doesn't need constant miracles to be sustained because it has built on the foundation of a miracle you've already lived through. This is a mature faith, a grounded faith. It's less about the emotional highs and more about a steady, unwavering belief. You begin to understand that the goal of the breakthrough wasn't just to give you what you wanted, it was to transform who you are. It was to teach you to see the divine not just in the destination, but in every single step of the journey. This gratitude-filled perspective is the true, lasting gift of your breakthrough. And as your faith deepens and becomes this steady, quiet confidence, something else remarkable starts to happen. You become a beacon of hope for others. You may not even realize it at first, but the way you carry yourself changes. There's a light in your eyes, a peace in your demeanor that people are drawn to. Your story, which once felt like a heavy burden, now becomes a powerful testimony. When you talk about your past struggles, it's no longer with a tone of despair, but with a tone of victory. You can speak about the waiting, the silence, and the pain, but you can also speak about the faithfulness that brought you through. For someone who is currently in their own season of waiting, your story is more than just an interesting tale. It's a lifeline. It's tangible proof that breakthroughs are real. It shows them that their current situation is not their final destination. You become living evidence that faith works. Your journey gives others permission to keep believing, to keep hoping, to keep praying. When they see you, they don't just see someone who got lucky, they see someone who persevered. Your life becomes an encouragement without you even having to say a word. People will ask you, "How did you get through it?" Or "What's your secret?" And you'll have the incredible opportunity to share that your strength didn't come from yourself, but from a faith that held you when you couldn't hold on anymore. This is perhaps one of the most beautiful aspects of the post-breakthrough journey. Your personal victory is no longer just for you, it becomes a source of strength and inspiration for an entire community. Your story becomes part of a larger narrative of hope. So, how do you keep this fire alive? How do you continue to grow and nurture this faith now that the storm has passed? A breakthrough is not a finish line, it's a new starting line. To continue this upward journey, you have to be intentional. First, embrace daily reflection. Take a few moments each day to remember where you came from and to thank God for where you are now. This simple act of remembrance and gratitude keeps your heart soft and prevents you from taking your blessings for granted. Second, stay connected to a supportive community. It's easy to isolate yourself when things are going well, but we need community in seasons of abundance just as much as we do in seasons of lack. Surround yourself with people who will celebrate with you, keep you grounded, and challenge you to keep growing in your faith. Share your journey with them, the ups and the downs. And finally, remain open to new lessons. Life will inevitably bring new challenges and new opportunities for growth. Your breakthrough prepared you for what's next, but it didn't make you immune to future struggles. Continue to lean in, to trust, and to be a student of life. Keep your heart open to what God wants to teach you in this new season. Nurturing your faith is an ongoing process. It's a daily choice to trust, to be grateful, and to stay connected to the source of your strength. Keep moving forward, keep growing, and watch how your faith continues to flourish long after the breakthrough. If this message has inspired you today, I would love for you to type "My faith has grown" in the comments below. Let's fill this space with declarations of growth and hope. And please, like this video. Your like helps it reach someone else who might be waiting for their own breakthrough and needs a little encouragement. If you want more faith-filled content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And finally, think of one person who could use a little hope right now and share this message with them. Thank you for watching.